Hi, okay, I've never done this before, but I'm going to do a video of a reading for our group. And the question that I've chosen is, how do we energize harmony, health, and repair? So George is taking the video, and now you, George, walk around behind me if you would, please, and we'll see what the cards have to say. I have laid out the cards in a modified cross. And it's somewhat traditional and somewhat eclectic, as usual. Are you ready? Can you see the cards, Georgie? Yes? Okay. So this is who we are now. We're in prison. These are my archetype cards. As you can see, light is coming into the prison, but it feels like we're trapped. We're manacled, we're behind bars. There's light, but it's very high up and it's very nebulous. So what we look at is, first, what can we draw from the past that will bring us to our question? The past is the message. The message has been sent up onto the beach. It comes from the universe. It's all the history of our past, things that we've taught, things that we've received, ideas that we have. It means we will have to draw on those skills. This is our unconscious mind. This is what's going through our unconscious mind. Now is the time to harvest what it is that we need to do. We have all the things laid out for us. We need to bring ourselves to action now. That's what our unconscious mind is urging on us. This is what our conscious mind is dealing with. The beast. The beast represents the evils of the world. And our conscious mind is getting ready to gear up to fight the beast. Sees the beast, is terrified by the beast, and is getting ready to mobilize toward the beast. Now is the time to mobilize toward the beast. That's the message of our conscious and our unconscious mind that we're getting as a group. And so this is our future. This is what we need in our future. Friendship, of course. We need to stick together and share and remain happy and dance. You see, we're getting ready to, we have the parrot, the beautiful bird in the corner that's telling us back our own words. Something that's beautiful, something that's fun. The ale is flowing. Friendship is what we will find in the future. But there are influences to the action that we will take. The first influence comes from the social realm. Here it is. We need balance and harmony in the social realm. The second influence comes from the environmental realm. Okay, the sun. This is dancing in the revolution. This is dancing in the sun, outside, in the environment, sharing it, loving it, seeing it as fruitful and prosperous and full so that we may love it. And the sun is the energy of the eternal. The sun is there. It doesn't die. It stays forever. It's the power that is always there, and we are able to access it. It is the light. It comes without us and within us. The next influence is home. Now you notice sometimes they're upside down. It doesn't matter, upside or downside. These cards are just what they are. They don't have a negative and a positive. It's always a mixture of the both. And the home represents the physical influences on us. We must be careful in our homes. We have to stay home. We have to be home. We have to encourage the fire in our home to continue. This is the passion that we get from our space, from our personal space. So home is a very important influence on us, and we have to do everything we can to make our homes comfortable and valid and supportive for what it is we're doing. The next influence because the home is our physical sense, is our spiritual sense. And at our spiritual level, we're living in a world that is incredibly material. It's full of the concerns about money and how we'll pay for things and what it is that we'll do. But if you notice, there's someone who's plowing, and they're plowing a field, a beautiful, rich field, and buried in the field is hidden treasure. Money represents the treasure that we are not seeing, that we need now to draw upon. And that is coming in our future. These are influences for our future. The hidden treasure that's at present buried, but is coming forth. And finally, our goals will influence us. How we set our goals. This card, the star, represents infinite possibilities. So we need to figure out what our goals are, but it's not giving us any clues about what they are. It just says it's unlimited what our goals are. So I guess that's an answer in itself. And here's the direct answer to our question, which is card 11. And that's union. Bringing together opposites, bringing together two streams. It's water, it's the cup, it's the divine yoni, it's the chalice. This is the goddess. So the answer to our how do we energize it? Well, by bringing the streams of the shadow and the light, the positive and the negative, the male and the female, the up and the down, the inner and the outer, the yin and the yang, all the different polarities, by bringing them into non-duality. That's the answer to our question. We can't be separated at this time and dividing things up and attacking an enemy. We have to be working toward non-duality, what is beyond duality. However, there are always obstacles, and here are the two obstacles that we will be fighting, that will be placed in our path, and we're not necessarily fighting against them, but we have to work with them. One is the obstacle of received wisdom. The sage represents traditional wisdom and everything that we already know. And we have to use this, but it can be an obstacle because we might have to do something different. We might have to find another way that's not a way that we have always operated in the past. And the other obstacle is our concept of never. This has never happened before, and it can never happen now. It's a sense of despair, a sense of the negative. It's a sense of giving in to our worst fears. But as you can see, the never card is a raven. And the raven is not only the raven of Morrigan, the death crow, but it's also the raven of Odin, Hunin and Mugen, the ravens of memory and the power that comes with memory and thought. And so even within never, there is that shimmering, dark black raven that is a guide. Memory, thought, and the sense of renewal which comes with the crows on the battlefield who take us back into the earth and bring us forth new. And this is particularly valid, I think, at this time of year at Ostara, because we're in the time of